Collective Con, Jacksonville.
Shortbox
Yes. Hi,
Nation.
I'm Sam Jones. This is my show. This is my guest, Botter, Flash Gordon.
Flash. Shortboxes. I don't even need to introduce the man I'm talking to, Sam J. Jones, aka Flash Gordon. Yes, sir.
That's right.
Sam, I gotta ask, what was your initial reaction hearing Queen do the soundtrack for Flash Gordon? Were you a fan?
Huge. Yeah, they not only complimented Flash Gordon, but they brought great value. Matter of fact, in our documentary that's just out on Amazon right now called Life After Flash, plug, we interviewed Brian May, and he gives the audience great insight into being the first rock opera soundtrack for a movie, and great insight into Queen, that, and Freddie, and it's wonderful.
How does it feel knowing that you have such a large plethora of a multi-generational fan base? I mean, I grew up watching it with my dad.
Yeah. Well, it was always my fan base was always my age and a little bit younger, but Ted and Ted 2 brought in that younger age demographic for me. So now I get granddad, son, and grandson, grandma, daughter, and granddaughter at my table. So all those generations is wonderful.
And what was it like to get that call to play yourself on Ted and Ted 2? Were you a fan of Seth MacFarlane or Family Guy?
Yeah. I mean, he's huge. Yeah, it was his. I was honored. He said it's my directorial debut, my first movie I'm directing, and I want you to be part of this. So yeah, that's what happened.
Fantastic.
He said when he saw my movie, he was 8 years old. It changed his life. And he knew when he walked out of the movie theater that he wanted to be a creative type guy because of Flash Gordon. So I thought that was cool.
Yeah, hell yeah. And it's no secret that one of our favorite artists, Alex Ross, is also a really big fan of yours. You've even got a couple
that's
prints
Alex
of his
Ross art right there. Boom.
on there as well. Were you a fan of his art?
Absolutely. I call him the #1 contemporary superhero artist of our day. He's wonderful. Really is.
Fantastic. And you also had a major role in the 1987 Spirit TV movie.
That's right.
Were you a fan of Will Eisner? Or what?
Will Eisner's iconic. Matter of fact, we did a pilot in 1985 called The Spirit. It was to be filmed as a pilot first series, and Will Eisner walked on the set to endorse this pilot. So it didn't make it as a series. It came out as a movie of the week.
Nice.
Yeah, it was 1985. 86 it came out, yeah.
What are some of your favorite comic books?
Well, I mean, Flash Gordon, I got to be honest with people. As a little boy, I would buy the comics not to really read them. I wanted to flip the back and look at the toy soldiers and all the ads on the rear cover. I got to be honest,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so far, what's been the reactions to Life After Flash?
Oh, it's been wonderful. It's a film that if I wanted to reach, I realized very early on, if I wanted to reach the fans, I had to be transparent. So it's a raw, transparent look into my life. Even though it's obviously entertainment based, I call it the do's and don'ts of life. So yeah. Is that me right there?
No, sir, that was mine.
Okay.
And last question I'll ask you. Since we are in Jacksonville, Florida, which is a huge Navy town, you're a veteran yourself. You served in the Marines.
Yeah, Marine Corps, yes.
Do you have a favorite memory from your time of service?
No, it's just the camaraderie. There's very few places in this world, I can only speak for me and my buddies, where there's a genuine, real camaraderie. I've gotten it in certain church services before, sort of like it's a spiritual high. In the Marine Corps boot camp and other times in the Marine Corps, I knew, even though my drill instructors were yelling at me, I knew that they not only loved me, I know that sounds great, I knew that they would lay their life down for me. So when you get that reaction from a friend or from a situation, an environment, there's just no comparison. Whether I get it praying to God or whether a church environment or with a certain group of guys, it's real. There's no, and I use this analogy when my daughter tells me she's got, 10,000 friends on Facebook. I said, really? Do me a favor. Facebook all of them and ask them how many of you friends are willing to lay your life down for me. Guess what? No reaction. That's a true friend. So that to me is the camaraderie and the true definition of what friendship is, and that's what keeps me going.
Thank you for sharing that, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service,
You
too.
got it, man.
Thank you
Good.
for showing up, sir, and thank you for the
I love
interview.
it.
Enjoy
All
the
right,
rest of your
thank
Clay
you.
Con weekend.
All right, man. Yeah.